Over in Britain, the House of Commons has kicked off its first meeting after the Supreme Court ruled that the Prime Minister had unlawfully suspended Parliament on the 10th of September.
The Attorney General is desperately trying to clarify to lawmakers why he advised the Prime Minister that prorogation was lawful and within the Constitution.
The fact of the matter is, this advice was sound advice at the time. The court of last resort ultimately disagreed with it. But in doing so, they made new law, as they were entirely entitled to do.
Let's go over to Ollie Barrett in London for more on this story. Ollie, what do MPs plan to do with the sort of extra parliamentary time, if you like, that's now been secured, now that they're all back to the benches?
Yeah, not entirely clear. Certainly there will be extra scrutiny being available to MPs. There's going to be a huge amount more questioning of ministers and of the Prime Minister himself, Boris Johnson, who will be on his feet in the House of Commons a little bit later, questioning about the Brexit strategy, questioning about negotiations with the European Union, requests for documents, for example, with regards to no-deal preparations, so that the scrutiny will certainly increase. But the legislation, you'll remember, was already passed before Parliament was attempted, at least, to be suspended, which is designed to head off a no-deal Brexit. So one of the crucial constitutional questions, and questions which MPs will now continue to ask here at Westminster, will be: how is Boris Johnson able to keep saying to the British people that he will take them out of the European Union on October the 31st with or without a deal? MPs feel they've passed legislation to avoid that no-deal scenario, to mandate Boris Johnson to ask for an extension from the European Union if he can't reach a deal. So a huge amount more scrutiny here in Westminster. Lots of questions the government now will be forced to answer.
And we do seem to have lost our connection there with Ollie Barrett. We will try and get him back with us if time permits.